All right, so welcome again to class today. Today we are going to be looking at laws of indices. Laws of indices. We have about 6 laws of indices here. Now the first one is this: x raised to power a times x raised to power b. Now in laws of indices, multiplication becomes addition. So since we have the same x, they are the same here. We pick one, which is this x, then a raised to power a times becomes plus b. This is our answer. Then the second one, just the same way we did for multiplication, division becomes subtraction. So they are also the same. So we pick, when I say x raised to power a minus b. Then the third law, anything raised to power 0 is equal to 1. So therefore, x raised to power 0 is equal to 1. Then, in the fourth law, in indices, whenever you see raised to power minus means 1 over. That is what this minus stands for. Raised to power minus what? Stand for what? 1 over. So we now have 1 over x raised to power h. This a must be reflected. Raised to power what? A. This is the fourth law. Then the fifth law. Now in the fifth law, if you have something like this, the denominator becomes the root, while the numerator becomes the raised to power. Now what I mean is this. Now x, we now have the root. This 3 is the denominator, so we have what? Cube root. If it was 2 that was here, it will become square root. If it is 5 was here, it will be what? Fifth root. So anything that you have at the denominator will become the root. So while the numerator becomes the raised to power, this is how the law is stated. Then the last one, the sixth law, which is this one, you just use 2 to multiply this 3. That's what? X raised to power 2 times 3, which will be equal to what? X raised to power 6. This is the sixth law. Now quickly let's take a look at some examples that we have here. Some example here, say the first one, A. 10 raised to power 2 times 10 raised to power 3. Now, like from the first law, they are the same. So we pick one. Now equal to what? 10 times becomes addition. So now what? 2 plus 3, which will now become what? 10 raised to power 5. This is your answer. Is that okay? Now, the other one, we have the B, which is 5 raised to power minus 2. And remember, in this other law, the fourth law, which says that minus becomes 1 over. So our answer can become equal to what? 1 over. We have 5 raised to power 2 is 5 raised to power 2. And 5 raised to power 2 is equal to 25. So our answer becomes 1 over 25. Then C. This one is very simple. 19 raised to power 0. Remember, in this the third law, anything raised to power 0 is equal to 1. So 19 raised to power 0 is equal to 1. Then lastly, we have D, which is arrow times arrow raised to power 0 times arrow raised to power minus 5. Now, whenever you see a question like this, there's an invisible 1 in this place. So it will not make sense to just write arrow raised to power 1. It doesn't make sense. So there's always an invisible 1 that is not always written. Now, another thing, arrow raised to power 0, automatically this one is equal to 1. Because anything raised to power 0 is equal to 1. So therefore, we now have arrow times 1 times arrow raised to power minus 5. So anything times 1 is the same thing. So we have arrow times arrow raised to power minus 5. There's invisible 1 here. Since they are the same arrow, we pick 1. We have arrow raised to power. In this invisible 1, we write it raised to power 1. That becomes plus. Then minus 5 is still here. Minus 5. Minus plus times minus will give us minus. So our answer therefore will now be equal to arrow raised to power 1 minus 5, which will give us arrow raised to power minus 4. This is the final answer. This is how we use the laws of indices to solve simple questions. In case you are yet to subscribe to this channel, please do not forget to subscribe. And again, before you go, strike that like button. God bless.